Is this Kaylee? Michael! Sorry, I'm getting mad for no reason. I honestly don't know anymore. I actually don't know what Kaylee looks like. I don't think it is. Sorry, I'll stop guessing.
I'm sorry, hon. I got held up down at the Clover. Guess I got
Kim?
time.
You were drinking?
Kimmy.
Ah, sorry. No, sorry, because the lady in the car looks like Kim. But I guess is it Kim? Is it? Hang on.
Was. So, let's go.
It is. Wait, no. Sorry, I'm confused. Is this the Kim's actor? Has she got some stuff on? Do you know? Because it looks like her. It does. Is she just doing an accent? I actually don't know, which to be fair is probably a fair compliment if it is her. That would be wild. I might have to look up the cast list at the end of this very carefully. Right, so sorry, Kids Kim, I'm with you.
It was one beer.
Was it?
Doesn't smell like one beer.
Right. It's not good that she can smell the amount, and she knows that, right?
Let's go get some food, go home, split a box of McNuggets.
Yes.
I'm just gonna walk.
Mate, how far?
You're gonna walk 3 miles with the cello.
Hey, man.
Stupid, get in.
I know Kim, she can do it.
Come on.
Wow. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here.
Kim, get in or I'm driving home.
I feel like that's probably for the best, mate.
Fine. Don't listen to me. You never listen.
Oh, yeah, that's the issue. Sorry, I mean, you know, look, basic analysis. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm condescending to everyone. I feel like most people got this too. Very hard childhood, very independent. This makes a lot of Kim's characterization and just who she is make a lot of sense. She came from this. I mean, we've heard a little bit of this anyway, right? And yeah, absolutely makes sense for her motivation of wanting to get out of her small town and find something better for herself, right? I mean, it would have been a pretty easy guess to hazard that this was the kind of childhood she had. I mean, she's also said it to, the guy? I've forgotten his name, the guy who's getting kicked out of his house. She literally said some of this. She had a less privileged childhood, right? We knew that. Bless her. Also interesting, I think, the stuff I think you can glean from this of how she perceives relationships, how perhaps what she seeks from relationships may be part of the reason that it took so long for Jimmy and her to kind of get together, because she typically, I would again hazard a guess and say that she's quite careful of who she lets in. Do you know what I mean? It's hard for her because coming from this, if you can't trust your own parents, who can you trust, right? Trust issues. And the fact that Jimmy is in and they have that relationship means that that trust is so strong, right? Because that's not an easy place to get to with Kim, I'd say. Just based off this, it makes a lot of sense of, yeah, like I say, their past, how they came to be, why they weren't together when we kind of joined them when this show started, and again, why their relationship is so strong despite a lot of stuff, right? Hello, and welcome to another Better Call Saul Sunday. That's right, today we are doing episode 6 of season 5. It is Wexler versus Goodman, and I'm tell you what, I'm so looking forward to this, because I assume they're going head to head. Flamingo check!
Freedom.
Oh, the horse thing. Yes, sorry, I remember. The logo, the thing that Kim had uncovered.
Hi, I'm Don Wattell
Right.
of Mesa Verde.
I can imagine it would be beautiful, because obviously the thing with the housing is that, you know, the guy who had it for so long. Mesa Verde came in, found a back door, because why would they think that they would ever lose their land? And I wonder if that's a similar situation to what Kim's going to uncover here, of their logo has been so kind of, okay, that's our logo. It's been in the family, the business for so long that they just haven't looked at that in a while. And there's something legally to be taken advantage of. I can see there being some, I don't know, beautiful symmetry with that.
And freedom.
Freedom, America.
Ain't that right, Kevin?
That's right, Dad.
Kevin, really? Wow. Right. Sorry, I forget that America's so young all the time. And that, like, 1 generation back, 2 generations back is probably all you're gonna get.
We can make it look like the same time period.
Oh, you're gonna, okay, fake something.
It's gonna sing. I'm sensing that Schleprock here is gonna puke on my parade.
You want it when?
I love their dynamic.
Let me break it down for you, Chief. It's a video effects thing you're talking.
It's all time, it's all money.
A week, maybe more.
We have midterms.
Really? How old are you supposed to be? Because you don't...
Looking good.
Mate, I tell you what, it's not good, is it, when I see, like, flamingo pink and I get excited? Where are we? Who's this in the background? My ears, Grease Lightning.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, red.
Auditions? Or is this just the show, mate?
Ready.
Okay, no, this is the show.
Who knows their lines?
Yes, I believe I have it.
Is it testimonials?
I played Prospero on the plaza a month after prostate surgery.
Buddy, TMI.
It's wonderful.
Your spot. Do not move from it. Also, don't be rigid, okay? Try to be natural. Speak to me, but
But don't hit it too hard.
Buddy, too many directions now.
What are we doing?
Shoot this mother.
there's cue cards if you need them.
But don't look at them. Look at me.
My friend.
Roll sound. You look great.
Eyes open.
Yeah, I think she's got that, mate.
You can't have the pizza while we do the thing. Because we're trying to shoot. I'm gonna keep it right here.
Man's got his priorities.
You're a cool guy, okay, but not too
He is, man. This is what I mean. Grease Lightning.
bonds. All right, good.
Oh, that, yeah.
Put it down. Nobody's buying it. 4, 3, 2, magic. What? Eat it.
What? I want to see it.
Can you smile warmly?
I don't. Yeah, fair enough. Lady knows her cast type.
Cool. All right, do that. Ready?
Yeah, he's got the cool.
Turn sideways. Take your Coke out of her hand.
You just used her to... Come on, dude. I do love him. I do.
Whip your head up here and then go. Action.
He nailed that, though.
That they don't reflect, okay? That looks normal. Look right in.
No, okay. Kim. How was your day? Bad news?
Cold pizza fondled by community theater actors. You gonna pass on that? I tracked down Olivia Bitsui. She's 92 years young.
Beautiful.
Jimmy, do you think will Acker settle for 75,000?
Are you saying that Kevin is willing to go up to 7.5 on this?
We'll negotiate. I'll make up the difference.
Really? You can't
You'll make up the difference
that.
and out of your own pocket make up the difference?
I just need to end this now and move on.
fair.
We have him.
Rich is suspicious. He said some things.
He'll know. It's
we
true.
move forward with this. Rich.
Yeah, if you yeah. No, I agree, and good that she's kind of reined it in a little bit after, you know, her last episode ended.
Rich knows nothing.
Well, not yet.
Not
No.
ever.
He'll let her go, though, even because that's the thing, because I'm tempted to say that too, of prove it, Rich, right? Doesn't matter. If he can't prove it, he'll get rid of Kim.
There's no way to prove anything.
Not the only thing at stake.
You may be right,
Yeah,
but it's just not worth it.
right.
The play is beautiful.
I do kind of want to see it now.
This is like watching a walk-off home run. Just it's your play. If you want to walk, we'll walk.
Fair. Yeah, they've got such a good partnership. He will fight, you know, we've just seen that. And I think since transitioning into Saul, actually, it has given him a lot of confidence in the relationship that I think previously he didn't have. Thinking back to that moment, you know, in the corridor a while ago, maybe beginning of this season, end of the last season, I can't remember. Beginning of this season, I think. And it was the guy who was like, who didn't want to take the good deal that Kim gave him, wanted to go to court. And then Jimmy came in, Saul, you know, in his regalia, and was like, let's just, you know, shake him down, that kind of thing. I kind of tore that scene apart a little bit in the sense of Jimmy went a little bit further than he usually would before he stopped himself. You know, Kim was saying no, repeating no, and Jimmy kept going, which ordinarily he wouldn't have, but the difference there being, and I think I said at the time, was Jimmy was in full Saul, and he'd just come from being Saul too, do you know what I mean? So he had that, and you know, this is, I think, characteristic of a lot of people. Sometimes we do, right? We put on certain characters to help us if we're anxious, nervous, whatever it might be. I've done it in the past. I'm not saying everyone does, but it's certainly something that, you know, people can do. I think Saul is working in a similar way for Jimmy, actually. And so, sorry, we saw in this conversation here, Jimmy as Saul now, right? He's just come out of here. He's full-fledged Saul. Beginning of this scene, you saw the subtitles, you couldn't really hear it, but he was kind of, you know, on camera, and he was like, I'm Saul Goodman. He was like, you know, he literally said, I am Saul Goodman, whatever it was. Very purposefully being like, he is in Saul mode right now. That guise is fully on, and I think when he's in that mode, came out, he pushed a little harder. You know, it's like, no, home run, come on, we can do it, right? And he did push harder than he ordinarily would have previous to Saul. Saul is a great comfort to him, and I think solves a lot of issues that he has internally. I don't think it like solves those issues, it plasters over those issues, but for all intents and purposes, the final conclusion of that process is that he is more confident, he has more value in himself, he will listen to himself and push his opinion more. Like I say, not like a good long-term firm, healthy way to go about solving that insecurity that he has, but it does solve that insecurity, at least in the real world, you know, in conversations and here. Sorry, it's just interesting the effect that Saul, I think, has on him and who he becomes when he is Saul. But that's the thing, I think, it's interesting. It's that question, isn't it? How much of Jimmy is actually Saul, and how much of Saul is kind of just a persona? You know, how much of Saul is his true self? So it's an interesting question. I think you could go back and forth on quite a lot, actually. Right now, either way, doesn't matter. Like I say, sorry. So that's where I started, I suppose. Yeah, it's such a great partnership, and it's nice to see him taking a bit more of a firmer rein on it, in the sense of he'll stand up for himself and he'll fight for his opinion. But good partnership in the sense of she keeps saying no, and he's like, okay, it's your thing, we'll walk if you say so. And it's why they work. They have that trust, and they have like a really well-established bond now. You know, I'm thinking back to the scene at the beginning, her trust issues, why this bond is so strong. And, you know, that first scene versus this, kind of really just punching that home of she doesn't trust easily, she trusts Jimmy, she trusts Saul, and it's mutual.
Just don't touch the camera. He claims it's an extension of his body.
Of course he does. We shall see. I don't know. I have a feeling it might come back. Whatever this is. They've done it all now, right, too. What we doing? Nice shot. The car, the background, the contrast between shiny, new, clean, and kind of decrepit, broken down. Almost, that image there is almost pure Nacho. On the surface, kind of together, quite high up in this hierarchy of Lalo, of this business. On the surface, he's all put together, but we know as the audience underneath, just past that is, not all is well, right? And sorry, this image here, look at this. Kind of symbolizes that. In, you know, we've got Nacho here in the bottom right, you know, that's who we're talking about, the shiny car. On the surface here at the front, and then in the background as you go past that, not quite as shiny and pristine as you first think. Kind of a beautiful shot for that. Oh, hello, the man himself. Hello.
The gringo Lalo had a bug up his about.
Nice Nacho. I tell you what, he was quick on there, being like, no, I shouldn't know him.
Your guys are gonna get swept up.
Promote low-level dealers, or find new ones. Let them get arrested.
He talks about a lot of things. Hitting your supply trucks, cutting off power. He's gonna chip away at your business until the boss is down. You're worth the trouble.
Really? Wow, long game. Yeah, that would have worked too if you didn't have Nacho. Probably. So it's subtle enough.
From now on, you report to this man.
So interesting that we have Mike here finally kind of, you know, at Gus's shoulder. They have that trust, and we have in front of us this kind of, at least to us as the audience, this demonstration of distrust between them. Gus doesn't know about Mike and Nat. Do you know what I mean? There's a secret Gus doesn't know about. Or does he? Maybe he does. A lot of fingers and a lot of pies, honey.
You know who you're working for, right?
You got in with both eyes open.
My father didn't.
Yeah, but you knew that he'd be at risk.
I don't do what he says.
First things first. We take care of Lalo. Then we'll talk.
Oh.
Kevin's gonna want to be there to close this out and celebrate.
Why do I feel like there's more to this?
Kim, this was another tough one, but you did it. Again.
Sorry, Marcy, would you give us a minute?
You're gonna try and make nice.
I wanted to talk about yesterday.
Nice.
You've been nothing but generous to me.
Thank you, good.
And you don't deserve to be yelled at.
Beautiful.
It was unprofessional.
Yeah.
I believe me staying on the case was the right thing, but that was the wrong way to react.
Yeah. Beautiful that she had a very kind of almost Jimmy reaction to things. You know, Walter as well, I know I compared her to, and her behavior. Jimmy in the past has done this kind of thing where he'll react poorly, make poor decisions, make it all worse. Very rarely will either of those people, Jimmy, Walter, will they calm down and come back the next day, apologize and say, actually, I was out of line. That's really mature and demonstrates Kim's maturity, despite the fact that she, last episode, showed a tendency to fall prey to things that we've seen people like Walter, people like Jimmy fall prey to. And it kind of gives her individuality from that, I think. There's some self-awareness, some maturity there. And I think she always has been more mature in certain ways than, you know, Walter, Jimmy. So it makes sense. But yeah, really nice to see. Or maybe she's covering her tracks. Because like I say, I feel like there's more to this that I don't know. I don't feel like, do you know what I mean? The horse thing. The show wouldn't leave that stuff. It wouldn't set it up to just be like, okay, that's going nowhere, right? And we've established already in this episode that she knows Rich is suspicious. If they're going to do anything more, it's kind of uncharacteristic of her as well, a little bit. I mean, she did say she'd make up the money for Acker, right, Everett, which is, you know, characteristic of her, but it's kind of uncharacteristic in the sense that she would give up. You know, she was so set on it, we saw that, and that was a little bit out of character for her. And so I'm sorry, and it's weird that as well that she wouldn't tell Jimmy about any plan that she has, but this here, to me, speaks of trying to allay Rich, which is the issue that we know she has established as being an issue, of why she told Jimmy to drop it. So, sorry, this feels a little bit like a scheme. I do wonder, because she is also very wily. So sorry, to put a pin in the maturity. Maybe it's fake, we'll see.
Kim.
Go on.
You have a bone to pick with me, pick away.
Bless him, yeah.
I'm gonna lose your shit. That's all right, too. I'm not perfect. I've broken plenty of times.
Oh, he's so cool, man. I love him.
But never in front of the troops.
Bless him, yeah.
I don't have to spell out what it does for morale, confidence.
What a leader, by the way. I love Rich. Man, I'm just thinking of the first time we got introduced to him and what I thought of him. And then now. It's kind of great.
Cancel my 12:30, but keep the reservation.
Going out for lunch.
You and me.
Yeah.
We're going to lunch. Everyone is going to see us.
What a leader. Oh, I love him. Thank you. We don't need any kind of characterful lunch or anything. I just want to see it. Open door as well. Open door policy. I just want to see him eat lunch, man. I just want to hang out with Rich. I'll be honest with you.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, Mr. Actor Man.
That's $2.
Wow, though. Yeah, cheap.
My name's Dave Clark.
Dave?
I'm a private investigator.
Whoa, okay.
They're looking for closure, Lily. Anything to bring them peace.
Pulling on those heartstrings, eh, mate?
I don't really know cars. It had 4 wheels.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I can't even imagine printing an image off to show people. Do you know what I mean? Dude, I'm out as a PI. Do you know what I mean? Career path closed.
Yes, now that I look at it, yes, that was the type of car it was.
If you were able to call the detectives who interviewed you, tell them that you remember that detail.
Okay.
So long ago, I don't think I can remember who I spoke to.
I have that right here.
Okay, now we see the point. Planting the car.
Okay.
You're in deep now, mate.
I only want justice.
Oh, absolutely. I understand.
She's on board. All right, let's go.
Thank you, Lily.
You want a quick rub and tag? Just to say thanks?
Wow.
We won't mess up your suit or nothing. We'll clean you up nice with a warm towel.
A good service.
I'm gonna politely decline if that's okay. Maybe you should take a break and try not to get picked up again, okay?
Bless him. Actually making an effort there, mate. Well done. It's a low bar, innit?
How much for an hour of your time?
Okay. Hello, Howard.
U.S. Open, here we come.
Oh, hello. What's his clever?
Not at all. You're right on time.
Thank you, Prince.
Beautiful. How's the guitar playing going, mate?
With Judge Green. I don't know if you've heard about his retiring. Retiring with his 22-year-old law clerk.
Well.
Let's do it.
Oh, God. This is going to be bad for appearances, right?
Seats were suddenly discovered.
Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be ugly, innit? They're going to make a scene.
Can I help you?
The faces on him.
Howie. You know.
Oh, God. They know his name, of course. This is horrible. I'm so sorry, Howard. I like Howard. This isn't funny. Jimmy. Oh, man, this is petty. This is petty. And you know it, mate.
I don't know.
Oh, don't try to play us like that, Howie.
This is... I don't know them.
We made a mistake, all right. Joe Dog ain't happy. You owe us.
Oh, God.
You can't take a ride on a Carnival cruise and only pay for a tugboat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we all do. Yeah.
I don't know any Joe Dog, so we can end this right now.
That would be beautiful.
We ain't leaving without our cash money, honey.
Owe no money to you. That's it.
Don't touch her!
Cliff, these are not my hookers. Huh? Else's how?
Jimmy.
Sure they're not your hookers? They seem to be. No, Cliff, my hookers were taller.
My friend.
Oh, God, I'm good.
That's petty, mate. Come on. That's hot. Yeah, you feel good about yourself. No, maybe not.
Olivia Bitsui, I wanted to ask you Mesa Verde.
Okay. So wait, he's going along with the scheme. He's not stopping, like Kim asked.
You. What's that?
Coffee!
That. How long's it been down there?
Did you plant it, Mike?
And don't you think that Detective Roberts should get it?
Planting more evidence, huh?
If the smell is coming from...
Oh, hello, yeah. Oh, it's Hank's mate, innit? I do recognise you. Wow, easy as that.
You can also shine a flashlight under the porch and see what's under there yourself. If the porch isn't big enough for you to get under, then there's probably not a dead body.
Good old logic, eh?
Hit and run. Same day as our travel wire murder.
1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
Boom.
Model our librarian just called in. What are the odds?
Indeed.
Who sent this? Officer McFloss? I can't even read that. The guy rammed this car right through a parking gate? Wow.
He did, to be fair.
This is sounding like our guy.
Mate, it is a blast from the past, I swear to God. Do you know what I mean? Like getting a paper map out, dude. Sorry, I realise I'm making people feel quite old. I am of this generation, like, okay? Like, I'm just, you know, printed images, maps, like paper maps, okay? I'm one of you. I am. I apologise for doing this. Friendly fire.
All I care about is getting this behind us. Done. Finito.
You started it and you kept it going, buddy.
Today, but we'll definitely land on an agreement.
Will you, though? I wonder. What you got, Jimmy?
Hello, folks. And you too, Rich. Paige, I know you're the one who brought Kim Wexler onto the team, so I
Kevin not happy?
Consider you the brains of the operation.
I actually think you're right about that.
And this is Kevin.
Okay, cool. You took that well.
I could tell from the impressive belt buckle.
Oh, God, yeah. You really? You're just wearing that all the time, huh?
Hey, Viola, how's it hanging?
Good.
Cool.
To jump into it.
Jump away.
Hop, hop, motherfucker. Sorry.
Considering we're only contractually obligated to pay $5,000 on $45,000 is more than generous.
I hear that, but
this is the thing. He knows that whatever he doesn't get them to pay, she's going to pay it out of her pocket, which incentivizes, motivates him to bust their balls a little bit here, which, yes, he is about to, I think.
Of the word generous, because that's not how I would describe it.
And here we go. I knew there would be dickering, so let's just
give me a
the
number.
number you're looking for so we can all move.
Right.
Like nothing more.
100,000.
Amount are you asking?
Go high.
$4 million.
Whoa, not that high.
Yeah, very funny.
Jeez, my
Very
friend.
funny.
Yeah, Kim, not expected, eh?
It's what's fair.
What in the world are you talking
Yeah, this is against Kim's wishes, isn't it? Yeah, and he called the person. Yeah, okay, sorry, I take it back. Saul is overtaking him a little bit too much. I mean, you know, that happens, we know that. But sorry, just as per, I guess, my talking point when they were outside of the, you know, the nail salon spa before, and I was talking about how, you know, such a good relationship they have, and again talking about this guise of Saul that he puts on. Yeah, and then it's like you know, I've mentioned it before, it's like a drug to him, you know, this slipping Jimmy that has kind of morphed into Saul more fully, and it was a trigger when he did what he did with Howard. Well, you know, you saw that too. He's like, oh, I'm good. He enjoyed that a little too much, and that is when he called and went against Kim's wishes. Saul is now becoming an issue and threatening to destabilize this trust that they have. It's gone too far, because he knows this. This is trying to tank the negotiations to keep going, and he's going to use that as leverage to Kim to be like, we should just do the plan because I'm good and I can get it done. I know that, you know that. It's going to be fine. And to be honest, actually, now that she's made up with Rich, I think she was genuine now. This isn't coming from her, it's coming from, obviously, from Jimmy. She might get away with it. We'll see. Rich might interpret it as like, oh, that was all fake. You were just trying to cover your back. We'll see. It's messy. It's messy, as always.
We had a verbal agreement on a number that both sides would be happy with.
$4 million is the only number he'll be happy with.
Man. Yeah.
Incredible nerve.
Ridiculous.
What's your end game here? Because you know you're never going to get that money.
Yeah.
Kevin, meeting's over.
No, while the gang's all here.
Oh, wow.
We can handle this.
No, this is really good. You're gonna want to see this.
You're going to make them pay it.
Your dad's in this.
Whatever this is, it's going to be big, huh?
This is a waste of your time. Kevin, I'm advising you to please just keep walking.
No. I want to see this.
That there, I'm advising you to please keep walking. Rich, I think, maybe cottoned onto that, heard that. Maybe later Rich is going to be like, why did you try and get him out of the room? You knew what Jimmy was going to show.
Viola.
All right. We're going. Wexler versus Goodman, indeed. Yeah, he's broken your trust here. In a big way.
My bank took my home over a technicality.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Family member been wrongfully evicted from your home by Mesa Verde? Then you may be entitled to a large cash.
Enjoying it way too much, mate.
It's libel. It's libel.
No, you can't do this.
Shh, this is a good one.
Wow, he is so entrenched in Saul now, huh?
There's no way in hell you can legally run these.
Maybe. We'll fight it out after they run.
You can't take that away from hurting their reputation.
You can stop us. Some news outlet will pick it up. They'll run for free.
Yeah.
My dad never, ever did anything like that.
This is all fantasy.
Doesn't matter. This trash airs. Our reputation is in the toilet.
The bank manager couldn't explain.
He's drunk on this power, isn't he?
The evidence was as clear as day. My bank was funding terrorism. Yeah.
Jeez.
It is unethical and it is blackmail.
All fair game for Saul.
Absolutely nothing to do with the other, which leads me
Go
to
on.
my next topic.
It's so interesting that we're getting like Wexler versus Goodman, and it's not a courtroom, it's just in this room here. They're just duking it out now. It's really cool. Also, you know, I mean, because that's the thing, I saw the title of this episode and I was thinking of like, made me think of Jimmy going against Chuck. And that dynamic, do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's giving us a little bit of a face-off, but in a different way. And it's just, do you know what I mean? It's mixing it up. And it's interesting how the show is kind of reinventing how to do these face-offs in very original, unique ways. And also, you kind of come into the episode thinking Wexler versus Goodman, it's a sham. This isn't a sham. They're genuinely against each other here. Such a nice little kind of subversion of, you know, your expectations as the audience. You think you know what the episode is doing, where we're going. Still kind of interesting, intriguing, and you didn't know at all. Makes the episode that much better.
Olivia Bitsui, she's a photographer. In fact, she took...
Yeah, she knows where he's going.
Here's another picture she took 54 years ago.
Kevin, say nothing.
Okay, my guy.
Really?
Strongly advising
I
you.
know this picture. My
Kevin.
dad bought it fair and square. Copy of it hanging in my office at home.
You've just confirmed now.
Wachtel
Yeah.
admit that he owns a copy of Olivia Bitsui, photo that looks remarkably like the official Mesa Verde logo.
He doesn't own it.
We own it.
You own a copy of the photo, you don't own the rights to it.
Damn, yeah.
That's copyright infringement.
Woo. You've got a testimony, right?
Looks like a mirror image there.
Damn, it is a home run, huh?
It's not your fault. Sins of the father. We filed an injunction, so I have to take down all your horsey logos.
Wow, that's huge.
We can get this thing settled. Shouldn't take more than, I don't know, a couple years.
My God.
Till next time.
Come on, man. That's wild. That was genuinely a home run. Mate, he nailed that.
Yeah, the problem we're facing is that none of the so-called...
His face.
It's all heavily inferred, but it's done in a way to keep us wrangling in the courts. We'll be there forever.
Yeah, of course it is.
Rich, any way you slice this, it's a long-haul battle.
We can start with that.
Go ahead, mate. What's going on?
Kevin.
What we doing?
Don't do anything rash.
Can I just go to the men's room?
I don't trust him. Oh, he's got some schemes, eh?
503.
Oh, no. This is probably not good for him, huh?
Stay there.
Is he just going to pay the $4 million and get this done? I mean, look, you know what I think. I'm quite glad that Kevin's suffering, to be honest, in this way.
What'll it take?
$4 mil, dude. Oh, no, up it. $8 mil.
You're a third-rate huckster who'd sell your own mother's organs to get what you want. What will it take?
Would you close your eyes and imagine a world with me?
Wow, still poking at him.
Mr. Acker gets to keep his house.
And?
Plus the $45,000 you were going to pay him for his pain and suffering.
And?
You throw in a public apology.
Up that 45, dude.
Where a Native American photographer...
Yes, thank you. I do agree.
...is compensated $200,000 for the use of her photo.
Kevin's getting off easy here.
Future credit for the inspiration and use of the logo from Mesa Verde.
All very fair.
Also, you know what? Throw in a public apology for Ms. Bitsui while you're at it. And I can imagine a world where the injunction disappears.
Really? That seems light. I mean, I get it though, right? That's huge for Kevin, especially the public apologies. He's such an egotistical man. not something he's gonna be able to do lightly. That's huge for him. I'm just saying. I know you can't ask for 4 million. 45 though for Acker, a bit more. Come on.
Can you imagine a world where we shake hands on that? Man to man?
That'd be a verbal agreement, no? Ooh, okay. Monitoring the police now, huh?
Gray Monte Carlo.
Not seen in the area.
Is he gonna do something here? Wow. Again, this is big. If he does make a scene here, Bolsa said to him, you're not south of the border, you can't just do this. Yeah. Too much even for you, eh? Yeah. Kind of confused, like what is this, huh? Okay, I would not want to be Jimmy right now. Don't be casual about it.
How'd it go?
No. That's casual. Uh-huh. Yeah.
It was pretty perfect, right?
Buddy. Yeah, he senses it though. Trying to play it off, man. It's so disrespectful. First thing out of your mouth should have been, I'm so sorry.
Apologies, all right?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry for sandbagging you with the old switcheroo.
Yeah.
I should have warned you. But you know what? You being angry at me, that worked. We're concerned that Rich was suspicious. Did he say anything?
No.
Great.
Yeah, but you still broke that trust. And, you know, that first scene that we started the episode with, and to me, again, I don't think Kim gives her trust lightly, and you broke that, which I think she values very, very, very highly. That breaking of trust, that disappointment that Jimmy just did here to her mum all over again. Stuff like that that's going to make Kim move away. Also interesting, you know, the stuff that I was talking about of when he gets into Saul mode, he goes further with Kim than he ordinarily would. This is like that, but times 10. You know, he kept going. It's getting worse. You know, as Saul takes over, it's getting worse.
Emotion like that, you can't fake it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you manipulated her. That's what you just said, and you're trying to say it as a good thing. It's not a good thing, mate.
You can't fake it.
No, you can't.
Yeah. You're making her your toy. You're just playing with her. It's like at the end of season 4 and her angst and frustration at that. She was out of the loop. She can't be. And that's probably why she was so angry at that. Now, actually, I'm thinking, you know, obviously the like I say, we got the flashback of her as a kid and kind of this, yeah, like I said, it's this reestablishment of how important it is when she has trust with someone for them not to break that. And yeah, if you think at the end of season 4, how angry she was that he fooled her, she was on the outside. You know, I talked about it at the time. That's why that was such a big deal to her. And this is the same. She was on the outside. He doesn't, you know, Jimmy, he doesn't understand that. Why would he? Right? He doesn't have the information necessary. But still, be a decent person. Don't do that. But that's why this bothers her so much. It's why at the end of season 4, it bothered her so much being on the outside. That's the one thing she can't take. That breaking of trust.
He said he was tired of lawyers.
Hey, wait, do the voice. You gotta do the voice.
Stop it.
Kevin is sick of lawyers. We explained that your agreement is non-binding, but he doesn't care.
Right.
Sticking with the handshake.
Right.
It's a plan cooked and served to juice.
It's not about the plan anymore, Jimmy.
We should celebrate.
It's not why she's angry.
We'll go to a steakhouse, get a couple bottles of red wine.
Buddy, you attacked your trust with this person.
Look, I said I was sorry.
It's not enough. You can't just expect.
It worked. No way that
Stop.
Paige could believe that we were in cahoots, because guess what? We weren't.
Not about that.
Acker gets to keep his home. Olivia Bitsui gets reparation.
Not the point.
Everybody wins.
You win, Jimmy. You win.
Yeah. Solo.
Yeah. But, I mean, well, we win. Us.
She wasn't in on it.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Didn't you?
Tell him. Yeah, she's gonna. I feel.
Don't trust you.
Trust. There's that word.
You played me.
Yeah.
You made me the sucker.
Again.
What? Wait.
It is beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful. When I do some analysis and it pays off. God damn it. Sorry.
Played me. You made me the sucker.
Again.
End
of season 4.
What? Wait,
right?
How can you be the sucker? It was your plan.
Oh, cute, Jimmy.
Yeah, fair.
I can't do this anymore.
Kim, I was...
Fair.
You turned you and me versus the bank into you versus me.
Yeah.
And it is not just this, it's the same thing.
She's exactly right.
Over and over again.
No, I kept things from you to protect you.
Stop, come on.
You're questioned under oath. You have plausible deniability.
It's not about that.
You can excuse stabbing me in the back by making it about protecting me?
Yeah.
It will never happen again.
You've said that before.
That's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I swear, it won't.
She can't trust you now.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, she's sad.
You lie. I lie. This has to end. I cannot keep living like this.
No.
Yeah.
If you don't see it, I don't know what to say because we are at a breaking point.
Yeah, fair.
Either we end this now, either we end this now and enjoy the time we had.
Oh, damn.
Separate ways, or we're...
Or what?
Or or maybe...
You gonna double down?
Maybe we get married.
Oh, no. You don't double down. Sorry, that's what I thought she was going to say. Something like that. I thought maybe kids. Do you know what I mean? Something. Some commitment. Buddy. It's like the two sides of... It's the mature option and the immature one. Isn't it? It's exactly that. It's, do we do the right thing and just call it quits and admit that what we had was good and it's done and it's finished, or do we just get married and plaster over it all and just keep going, which is not the option. No. God, beautiful though. And I am sure that the again was referencing the end of season 4 when again she was on the outside. It's what I said back then. The beginning scene that we saw this episode, I think, put a lot of that into perspective and re-established in my mind where that comes from. Really good reminder, because as you saw, it got me talking about it and her idea of relationships and, you know, that trust. I love that she said it, the word trust as well. I love that. And again, the exact same thing. And, you know, you absolutely see it's so natural how it all happened. You know, it's such good writing, the build-up of how we got here. Because you can understand Jimmy, who he is, Saul taking over as he has been, how he got there, what made him do that, and this petty little thing with Howard, and how it was the trigger to fall back down into that addiction that just has a hold on him. And it's so much worse now with Saul, and all of the decisions that he's made, the commitments he's made to be Saul. So tragic, so horrible, and comedic at the end. or we get married. No, don't try and fix all your issues by committing and making sure you can never get out. God, I have a feeling they will. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, really good episode. Again, like I say, this subversion with the title of the episode, Wexler versus Goodman as well, that we got. And hard almost to enjoy, you know, the way that Kevin got served, just because of everything else going on and the fact that, you know, Jimmy Saul was betraying Kim there, right? It was kind of, it lacked a little bit of enjoyment for me just because of that, you know what I mean? There was a lot going on, but great episode. Again, we're just paying off, aren't we? You know, the stuff that they've started, built up, yeah, paying off. And what a human response at the end from Kim of acknowledging, you know, everything she said was spot on. She was fair to say everything she said, completely valid to say everything she said, and she was so on it for so long. And then she wavered right at the end and gave into that human instinct of like, but what about all the good stuff? What if we did, you know, it's one or the other, this ultimatum. So human. And, you know, it's something we see, I think, so often in real life. And, you know, it's sometimes so hard to break out of that cycle and do the thing that you should and be mature, take the mature option, the thing that's good for you, for both of you. And so characteristic of this show to kind of array the good and the bad and then for them to take the bad. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed and you did enjoy this video, please do consider doing that. Thank you, as always, to those who do support me. Thank you to my members and patrons. If you're interested in supporting me, links down below in the description. I've got early access to all my videos if you're hankering for the next one. If you're interested, on my channel page, scroll to the bottom and it'll say every video that's available right now on early access. Go have a look if you're interested. If the episode you're looking for is down there, then it is available to watch for early access. If not, just wait and they'll come out naturally. Please do consider watching either of these videos right here to keep the hype train rolling. But that's it from me. That's Better Call Saul Sunday done. Thank you once more for watching, and I'll see you soon.